you're so close to the finish line. You found your dream home, secured financing, conditions are removed. Now it's time for those final steps before closing. But what exactly do you need to ensure a smooth transition into home ownership? In this video, I'm going to be guiding you through the essential last steps, share tips to avoid common mistakes, and prepare for that possession day. So stick around, because in this video, you're going to be learning the journey to owning your home and making it a reality. What's up, everyone? My name is Jack Bouvier with the Bouvier Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing, relocating here to Saskatoon, I'd love to help you however I can. Feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details are below, and I'd be happy to connect with you and help you achieve your real estate goals. Why do these final steps matter? Well, essentially, you're setting the stage for a smooth closing. It matters because these final steps ensure that all the financial, the legal, the logistic details are all in place. The risks associated with skipping these steps is essentially leading to lots of delays, additional costs that you don't want to have to pay, and even jeopardizing the deal altogether. These are some of the essential last steps that you're going to want to know. Number one is conducting a final walkthrough, making sure that before you take possession, that property is in the same condition that matches the agreement that you originally had with the seller. You want to confirm that the repairs listed in the contract have been completed. You want to make sure that all the appliances, the plumbing and electrical systems are still working and it's still there. And you want to make sure that all those fixtures and items included in the sale are also still there. So bring a checklist, bring your old contract so you make sure you can go through the whole checklist. Another thing is you're going to be wanting to review the disclosure, a document that outlines all the financial terms of your loan and your closing costs. The lawyer is going to have their fees. There's going to be some additional fees with the mortgage and submitting your down payment. So making sure that that's been all reviewed by your lawyer. Also, just make sure that if there's any discrepancies before signing off on those final mortgage documents, that you review it over with your mortgage broker and your lender to make sure that's what you initially agreed on. By law, you must be receiving these mortgage documents and reviewing over the closing and transfer process with your lawyer at least 3 days before closing. In this time frame, you're going to be wanting to verify your finances because you've got that mortgage approval. You're going to now need to be going through with the agreed financing terms that you set with your mortgage broker and your lender, which would be your down payment of 20% or 5%, 10%, whatever it may be. So make sure that up until that point, you have not made any big financial changes. You don't have that down payment ready to go, because if you don't, then you're going to be in a lot of stress and you're going to need to find a way to actually close and come up with that money, or else you're going to have lots of interest charges. Then the lawyer is also going to do the title search and making sure that it has been in the correct owner's name and it's going to be transferred into your name. They're going to be doing all the tax adjustments to making sure that you're paying the correct taxes on the correct date, making sure that you have the correct title insurance, which protects you from future claims against the property, and homeowner insurance, which must be active on closing day to protect your investment. Some common pitfalls to avoid in this process is skipping the walkthrough. This could leave you with lots of unresolved issues, like simply incomplete repairs. Another thing is just not preparing for your closing costs, as you must ensure that these funds are advanced to avoid delays and you don't miss out on those closing payments, so you don't get hit with a bunch of interest charges. Another mistake is people just ignore errors in documents. You must double check those names, the loan amounts, all the property details, and the contract terms so you're well protected. And lastly, delaying communication. Don't wait to address questions with your real estate agent or your mortgage broker or a lawyer or anyone that can lead to last minute stress. So in order to ensure a smooth closing process, make sure you stay organized, keeping all your emails, all your documents and contacts in one folder or digital place so it's easily accessible. Make sure that you communicate regularly, check in with your realtor, your lender, or your escrow officer so you stay updated. Again, ask questions and make sure you understand everything that's going on so you don't have any uncertainty. It's a big decision buying a house and you want to make sure that you feel confident with the process. And lastly, be prepared for closing day. Bring your ID, a copy of the closing documents, proof of your home ownership insurance, and arrive early to allow time for any unexpected delays. These final steps before buying a house are super exciting, but also very critical to ensuring a smooth and successful closing. So by staying organized, proactive, and very detail orientated, you'll be ready to celebrate the moment that you get the keys to your new home. If you're preparing to buy a home or have any questions about the process, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Jack Bouvier, and and all my contact details are below. I'd be happy to connect with you, and we'll talk to you soon.